Me for cut the Alban school out of Jamaica.
Welcome back to the First Touch podcast, everybody. You don't know, say boy Calamity. And of course, we're there with Tato. Jeff there as well. Isn't it? I get into the midweek review. Um, Pick up yourself to me. But yeah, I know say we're late. Yes, we're always late. But the best part is that we reach. We reach the same way, so don't worry about it. You see me? But we're there. Um, Big up to all the people that up on the live and big up to all them man them. Always a support and them thing. Is it? Uh that some I forgot to share it. But um while me I share the content, we I get into it same way. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell cause that I gonna notify when the video them a drop. You see me? And please remember to share the live. You see me? All right. So first thing of address is of course Enzo Maresca getting sacked. You see me? Chelsea or maybe Jeff have a different description of what happened. Me think it's sack. Either way you look on it. So Enzo Maresca got sacked. And that was like yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Chelsea are now managerless and they might look on a manager. Well.
Them big manager, let's see who that manager.
But Maresca sacking. What do you think about it?
Why, Jeff?
Yeah. When there's much still on switch device since all the way we're with team shirt, English team shirt, then we're still on switch device. Give me 1 second.
I thought you have got to take it over.
So it's a potential FC Calamity has decided that they might move on, And next, and remember in a Calamity, we was saying it's a 5-year project where within the 5 year, them continuously change around coaches where I go actually change them system. And that's why this 5-year project is
stop
going.
telling about 5 year, dog. You said that for about 4 years now. Stop telling about 5 year.
So LMHS every year go to the next 5 year. But personally, on the Enzo Maresca, what I feel personally about it. Like, I never really see Enzo as a good manager or a good coach. I always just feel like he has only one game when ever really managed when I can say, yes, this was a game for say, yeah, man, him put down him foot and show the type of manager he is, and that was like a couple games ago. And after that game, him continuously keep on start falter, continuously keep on making bad decision, continuously start the wrong team. Like, so with Indo of him, I don't know exactly what was being said for him on the board kick off because I never watch a press conference them. But I don't think it's a downgrade or an upgrade with Chelsea. I just think that's it's a change of system, and probably Chelsea, we're going to see Chelsea again and spend one next $500 million and I try to get some more potential players. We know some of them players, these players might go and probably switch around him system. Who knows? This coach will probably go rather use Estavo over Granacho, or probably use Granacho as an attacking midfielder. And we don't know what I come right now. So yeah, that for me right now, what gonna be the thing now with the new coach Acom and whatever. But as I'm
so the leading candidate is actually the Strasbourg head coach Liam Rossinier, or whatever you want to pronounce his name. Again, somebody where in the pipeline of this what I call it? Conglomerate, whatever you want to describe it as. This Chelsea I don't know if to describe it to be honest, but basically Clearwater or whoever run the heads at Chelsea, them,
Gluco, yeah.
whatever the hell, bro, I can't keep up with these names, bro. Them have stakes in a Strasbourg, or them own it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, them own it. So I guess somebody from them own pipeline, them get a chance. I think he was manager of Hull and then Strasbourg, and that's pretty much his managerial career. But yeah, Jeff, as the Chelsea fan, what do you think about it?
I mean, bro, I'm indifferent about the. Oh, all right. First of all, I'm not going to call it a sacking because the report said, and the behavior of the coach to me suggested that he could have very well walked away from the job, can never get him own way. I don't know if they put just put it out in the media as a sacking or what. But regardless, Enzo Maresca being gone doesn't mean much to me. I'm indifferent about it from the standpoint of I don't think Chelsea was going to go much further than they did with him. The first thing I really want to get rid of, which I keep on. I had to unfollow every single Chelsea content creator on TikTok because they all talk the same garbage, and I think it's just because they realize one person get views. So if I come and say the same thing in different words, I'll get views too. Enzo Maresca did not overachieve with Chelsea last year. This notion that he did overachieve is ridiculous. He, the team's success had a lot to do with the failure of the teams who normally compete. Teams who normally compete came what 16th and 17th. If United or Tottenham even had an average season, Chelsea would not have gotten Champions League football last year. The next thing, we keep on talking about the two trophies that he won. He won the Conference League where he played a second team straight up until the semi-final. He never played starting 11 until the final. Um,
Club World
the
Cup.
Club World Cup, they simply didn't play anybody until the final, and kudos to him. He play against the team, the best team in the world, and him beat them, and him beat them on a very bad day for them. You know, congrats to him. That was probably the only manager, as a matter of fact, him out coached in his entire Chelsea career as well. So this notion that Enzo Maresca overachieved with the squad that he had last year, I'm almost tired of hearing it. I think it's garbage. I don't think there was any overachieving done last year. No, to this season. The report suggests, and I don't know, I see a lot of people, you know, they're falling for the propaganda of, oh,
Evidence. You know, something like a bunny evidence.
this is all the board's fault, and um, the board is selecting the lineup, and the board's telling him who he's supposed to put on, and the board not giving him who he want, and the medical team telling him when he need to substitute players and all that garbage. As I say every single time I come on this podcast, as I say every single time I go for Tattoo Live on TikTok, I'm gonna go follow King Tattoo on TikTok if you don't follow him already. Two things can be true. Better yet, 100 things can be true at one time. The board can not be um great people to work with, and a coach can just not be good enough. And Enzo Maresca was just not good enough. I've said it so many times. Regardless of everything that has been said about the board, I'm sure there's nobody on the sideline telling him to sub on Tosin at the end of the game against Sunderland. I'm sure there's nobody on the board telling him to sub off Josh Achimpong and play Tosin. I know nobody's telling him to play Badia Shield. I know there's another rumor going around that certain players have to get a certain amount of minutes so then value can go up. Andre Santos was one of the best midfielders in France last year and then barely getting minutes in the Premier League. That's not up. That's not opening value for resale. I know the board is not telling him to um, bench Andre
Santos.
Santos. The only player I'm convinced is being forced to play is Gittins. The only one is the only one I can see a world where they're forcing him to play Gittins. Right? This and maybe the lap too. Because that's let me tell you, listeners, Tattoo. I was talking to you about it this morning. My biggest problem is the inconsistencies in the story. 1 minute may I hear say, yo, when a man come off an injury, there is them butting heads about the amount of time he's supposed to play. But Dilap come and Dilap I get maximum minutes when him come off an injury. But Cole Palmer start 6 games and I get sub off every single game. You get me? Estavo play a Premier League match, don't play 3 match, all of a sudden him injured. Is the medical team telling him to manage Estavo minutes? I don't understand. There's so many inconsistencies in the story. Um, at the end of the day, I feel like regardless of whether they got rid of him or he left the job because they weren't agreeing. If he was in second place or if he was not where he was now, he would not have lost the job. Which suggests to me that results had to have something to do with it. You
But
cannot. You
But Jeff, what
cannot.
more set here is
Wins in 9 games, one win in 7 games in the Premier League, and the only team you beat was Everton.
but
You
hold on
lost
now,
to
Jeff.
Manchester United.
Jeff,
You
Jeff,
lost to
Jeff.
Manchester United. You lost to Atalanta. You can't. You damn near draw with
Um
Bournemouth. You draw with the entire world. The performances, even in wins, weren't impressive at all. The team can barely play more than 45 minutes of good football. As a matter of fact, Chelsea's best in that run, that stretch of 9 games, Chelsea's best games, them never even have 11 players on field. Literally, them best games, them never have 11 players on the field. Arsenal game and the United game.
but
So,
Jeff,
him can't coach 11 players.
so me ask you a question though. Because you say if you was in second place, it wouldn't get or it would walk off. Does it really matter the positioning in a if it was a
It
fallout from the board?
but they never just follow yesterday. That's the point I'm trying to make. The suggestions through the reports are that they've been butting heads since the start of the year because him did want a replacement for Colwell and um him did want a replacement for Colwell and him never get one. And and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of things that the board has done that I don't agree with. Like activating Olise clause and then pulling out of the transfer the man who is now one of, if not the best, right
Right,
winger in the
well,
world currently. You get me? There are a lot of things I don't agree with. They talk about Chelsea not getting Mark Gay. Liverpool wanted him to, and they never got him either. You get me? At the end of the day, bro, there's no way that the board in the middle of in the middle of the first quarter of the season just decided that they were going to take over. Because mind you, when I wasn't hearing any complaints about the board picking the lineup and making the substitutions when him go put on him masterclass against Barcelona and lock down Lamine Yamal and one bag of madness, bro. I wasn't hearing that at the time. Um, I wasn't hearing nothing about the board in when the Arsenal game was going on. I wasn't hearing nothing when Chelsea was 5 points off of first place. When the results dropped you down to, I just want people to take a second and look around Chelsea. Manchester City was god awful after pretty much what the second game of the season, Tattoo. Liverpool terrible. Let's not talk about Manchester United.
hey,
You get me?
not too much on Man United, please, please.
Liverpool, Man City, um, and who else in front of us? Aston Villa, who couldn't even
Aston Villa
they,
is
they
having a
couldn't
record season
they
though.
couldn't
So
have
that
tattoo forget a point. Them couldn't score a goal. The man
Yeah,
them
come
couldn't
out of that
score
with
a
that
goal.
goal. Yeah, remember me as
The
that
man
one.
them couldn't score a goal, bro. And now
yeah,
those
About
three
four,
teams
about
are
four.
ahead of you. And it
Mm-hmm.
goes to show the point
we're not
the
at that.
point I was making as to why they did not overachieve last year. Teams
I
who were
think
supposed to perform, your Aston Villas, your
mm,
Newcastles, your Manchester United and your Tottenhams, they completely underperformed. And that's why Chelsea ended up in the position they ended up in. If any of those teams had an average season or a season better than the season that they had last year, there would have been far more pressure. And again, just like last year, when the pressure mounted on Chelsea to actually compete for first place in the league, they completely gave it away. He dropped 4 places in damn near 2 weeks.
and I think
The
I in
results and the performances is what causing him. They were beefing. I'm not denying that. I'm sure they had problems. But if you are getting results, they have no reason to sack you. And I hate how people almost babying Maresca like him are the only coach who ever have problem with the ownership of the team. Must Carlo Ancelotti go at it with Perez before. Zidane the same when Zidane was benching him record signing to play Isco instead of Bale. I've seen coaches go up against it against ownership before. And if you at the end of the day, if you do your own thing and you win, then cannot sack you because they look stupid. And he and nobody can convince me that the board is the reason why this man was failing. Because it's either you do if you do what the board want you to do and you're not getting results and you continue to do it, then you're an idiot. I have no reason but to believe you're a fool. So then you do what you want to do. I've seen Mourinho do it. I've literally seen all the good, and I'm going to say good because I starting from Zidane. I've seen all the good to great coaches. Your Mourinho, your Ancelotti's, Pep. It's not even talk about Pep. 'Cause Pep gonna do what he want. I've seen all the great coaches do what they want to do. And when you succeed doing what you want to do, nobody can go sack you, bro. So I'm not having it with the whole board of picking team and board of decide who play and him can get whatever he want. Bro, look how much coach out this I can't get what they want. Chelsea has a good enough squad, especially with how the rest of the league stay to convincingly be in the Champions League spots. And if they weren't good enough, then I need to know why Chelsea lose the most points from winning position this year, 15 points. You were good enough to go in the lead, but you couldn't maintain the lead. So the team was good enough to get to the lead, but you couldn't maintain the lead. There's so many games where Chelsea was leading, they had no business of giving away the game. The Bournemouth game the other day, the Arsenal game where Tato always talk about. So many games where Chelsea have the win in the
The
bag and them drop
Arsenal,
points.
I'm gonna agree with the Arsenal game. That was a plus for me in terms of Chelsea. But
But they were leading and they conceded a poor goal.
they were down
Don't
to
even
10
get
men.
me started on the
They were
games
down to
where
10
we
men.
where we're drawing or winning and him sub and toasting for headers.
But
Is somebody
the
telling him
so
to do
but
that?
Sunderland are one of them. That like Sunderland, them the Bournemouth, them I can see, but the Arsenal game not for me. Anyway, Maresca though. My thoughts on the whole thing is that I understand what you say when you say results do play a part. For me, and my feel like say yeah, if him did that get results, but there was still a falling out, I still think they would have get rid of it. But in my opinion, may hate when
You think
things
if he
like
was in second place, they would I get rid of him?
depending upon how bad the fallout was, yes.
Yeah, bro, they never just followed 2 days ago. That's the point I'm trying to make. They
But
haven't been
it can
agreeing.
progressively get worse though, Jeff. It can
Bro,
progressively get
but he
worse.
was literally in second place and he would have been job. I don't
Yeah.
even know.
But
Like,
that's what
you know
that was
what's
two
beyond
weeks
me?
ago, 3 weeks
You know
ago.
what's you
It
know
can
what's
get
beyond
progressively
just
worse from there.
you know what's beyond me? I wonder is what kind of spell this man cast over the football universe why everybody pity him.
No,
Look
no,
how
no. It's
much
not
other
pity. It's not.
coach,
It's hold
look
on,
how
Jeff.
much
You never
other
me finish.
coach.
You never
If
me
if other
finish. It's not
coaches
about
got
pity. It's
two
not about
wins
pity.
in 9 games, we'd be at their head.
Jeff,
Yeah, what
it's not.
Maresca do
I'm not.
so?
I am the last person for pity any manager. If you see who coach my side. Yeah, what you mean pity? I have no pity for any manager, bro. The simple fact of the matter is, I don't like when coaches when I feel like say the the main reason for him getting sacked was not footballing reasons. That's what me feel about the situation. I don't think it was mainly footballing reasons that got him sacked. I hate when coaches get fired for non-footballing reasons, in my
But he
opinion.
got but a reason can be a foul, but you keep and I tell you from this morning that you keep on talking as if the results had nothing to do with it.
I
You
never said
think
that. I said the
no, but you
main
no,
reason. I said
you
for me,
think
the main reason is not the results.
it don't
Because
it don't matter though because
if they were all
because
if
if
they were
but
hold on now,
they've been not in agreement.
hold on
And
now.
the
If
only
them did
difference
all
between now and them now and before when they still weren't in agreement are the poor results. Him luck him keep him
Jeff,
job so long.
but
This should
hold
have been
on, Jeff.
Madrid. Him
They
would have
were
lose the war.
all they were if they were all fine and dandy, I promise you that he's not getting sacked, but just from this run of form. I promise you that. So for me, I can clearly say that, in my opinion, from what I read of the situation, me feel like say it was mostly non-footballing reasons why him get sacked. And I just don't like when managers get sacked for if you for me, if you're gonna sack a manager,
Quite frankly, I think that's
sack him.
irrelevant.
If you're a sack a manager, sack him because you think him a shit. Don't sack him because you and him fall out. Because if you and him never fall out, you would have never sack him. And I don't think they would have ever sack him based on this run of farm if they never fall out. But that's just my
I
opinion.
I think regardless of whether it was the first, second, third, fourth, or fifth reason, results being a factor to me makes everything else irrelevant because at the end of the day, they're and this is my problem. Everybody can name 1,000 like people will say. the board, and then they'll list off them. They will literally reel off 5, 6, 7 things Maresca did that don't make sense, and then say, "But the board." If you never do half of those things, you know how much points you make. Literally, though let's just say you get half of the points that you drop in the last 9 games, half of them. You're in a completely different position. And it's not just that Chelsea aren't getting results. And that's what I think people don't understand. It's not just that Chelsea weren't getting results. It's how they were losing games. It's the manner in which they weren't getting results. It's 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 things like what Tatu costs about. It's things like you're subbing off your best player in a half that was far more dominant than the opposing team's best player. Subbing him off. I know again, I don't have the problem Tatu that I don't have the problem Tatu had with the substitution. But that's another thing. And that's not the first time he do it. The Sunderland game with Tosin again. With multiple games with Tosin. I don't even know why we're narrowing it down to the Sunderland game. Multiple games with the Tosin substitution. Refusal to play Josh Achimpong, even though every single time that you touch the football field, he's proven to be better than Tosin. You get me? Um, Putting three right backs on the pitch at the same time. Dillap playing 90 minutes or more minutes than everybody else despite poor performances. That's what I am talking about. That me I talk about
Hold
that.
on. Let me see this. Like, this is an example of what me I talk about, right? Let's say that Maresca go to the board and say, yo, we want a centre back. Him and the board come to a big disagreement, say, you're not getting a centre back, your squad full, use one of the man in your squad. Maresca comes and say, we want a
And he
centre back.
chose to play Tosin. That's
Hold
my
on, no,
problem.
this.
But
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
that you're
Jeff.
not getting
Hold
it,
on,
bro. And
Jeff,
that you
hold
get what
on,
me I say? You don't get what
hold
you
on,
want and you choose
hold
to
on,
sabotage yourself. And
hold
that's
on,
him do.
man,
That's what you do by playing Tosin. You sabotage yourself.
Hold on, man, hold on, man. I understand what you are saying about me. I point out why me say what me say, right? Say them a cuss about the centre back, them fall out because of the centre back shit, right? Fine. Anyway, the dog up on a poor run of farm. Well, what I said, the last 7 game or 9 game.
9 games. And mind you, we were only getting results before. We weren't playing good.
No,
Chelsea have
well,
played good a handful of games.
fine. But points on the board is what matter at the end of the day.
That's
Um,
true. And he wasn't getting many of them in the last 7 Premier League games.
anyway, so if them follow about that, and then Maresca now comes out in the media and say it's the worst 2 days of him career, and him say something else. I don't know what else him say. Right? The board now seemingly take offense to that, and then that cause a big eruption from what me can see. Um, personally though, when me read things like that, I think that based on the reasoning why them fall out, me think say if you gonna sack the man, you sack the man because you just think he's shit and he's not good enough. I personally don't think that Maresca is good enough, but I don't think that's the reason why they sacked him, and
And
that's
I,
why
and I
me
don't
have a
think that
problem with it.
matters. That's my thing. I don't think that matters. Like
Me
I
think it
think I
matter
think
when you run a
I
football
think
club. I
I
think it
think it's
matters when you run a
irrelevant to the.
football
I
club.
think I okay, but it alright. It got at the end of the day, the action led you where you should have been. The action led you where you should have been. No, again, I never, as I said, to answer the question, bro. I I'm indifferent about him getting sacked. I don't understand why Chelsea fans seem to treat him like him are the Messiah. But I don't agree that coaches should just get sacked because the board don't like them. But bro, actions have consequences in life, dog. Actions have consequences in life, dog. It's like if Tato didn't want to work up BN Sports and Tato come on this live and Tato say, yo, BN Sports are garbage. And the analysts them are garbage. And the board who work over BN Sports not a sense. And them fool and all them something there. If Tato goes and does something like that, which is detrimental
What
to
was his
to
what was
to
his
him
statement? Did
bottom
he come
line,
out and disrespect the board like that? What was his statement? You know him statement them?
On multiple occasions, he make slight comments, and them something there might even be worse. My worst 48 hours, um, as coach, and then also
Bro,
again,
I've heard
people
Amarim
treat
said
it.
that
Hold on,
like
no.
3 times this season.
People treat him like the messiah. Your management team leaks to the media that if Pep City go want you and you're talking to Juventus, and again, everybody's assuming why he got fired. Every single report I've listened to ESPN FC with reputable sources and Sky Sports with reputable sources have literally stated. I sent the links to Ono. They literally said that's what caused him to lose the job. He use those two conversations as leverage to get a contract extension, and it never worked. That's literally like Tato saying, yo, Jev, say, man, I gotta go work with the next podcast. So if you not give me 2 mil to sign for that podcast, yeah, man, I'm gonna say, all right, Tato, go on by your business. That it, bro. I'm not saying the board is blameless, but people need to stop acting like Enzo Maresca is blameless. That's all I'm saying. People, people have to stop acting like this man is blameless, bro. It's ridiculous. And just shameful, bro. There's so many games. The Aston Villa game, you're leading the game, and a man make 3 substitutions, completely, constantly getting out coached, out substituted, everything. There's so many things he does wrong that causes the team points, regardless of
It's
whether
never
he
a
got
case.
sacked for the right or wrong reasons. Bro, it's I always telling you that you see when a football team just get outplayed or 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 you're just not good enough, then cool. But that's rarely the case, bro. Chelsea caused them own demise. The substitutions of the coaches caused them own demise. The
But
tactics caused them own demise. Having 3 center backs, 3 right backs on the field.
him
You get me?
definitely no, Jeff,
The-
Jeff. But think
There's
you
so
miss the
many
point
things
of what
he
me I
does
saying.
wrong. I'm not
Yeah,
missing your
the
point.
first thing
I'm
what me
just saying
saying.
that I think your point is less relevant to
The,
what
fo- the
actually
me
happened.
not think it really me can't understand it, Jeff. Remember say you're running a
Bro,
football club, bro.
Bro,
You have to
I'm not
look on it
saying
from the
you're wrong.
perspective,
You're talking about why he got sacked. I'm saying why he was not, why him getting sacked is not ridiculous.
No,
That's you're talking
me
about the
never say
No,
that.
why.
I feel
I'm
like
not having that
calamity.
conversation.
I feel
I
like
don't
calamity
care
more of a
why.
problem to the reason why him get sacked
Yeah,
was a football reason.
but I'm not okay. Well, if that's the argument, I don't care to have it because I don't care why him did get sacked. So that's not the argument I'm having.
But you have
That's
to
not
look
the
on it,
argument
Jeff,
I'm
because
having.
remember say at your football
I'm
club,
not looking
and
at
you
it
have to,
because I
you
don't
have to,
care. I don't care.
I
I'm not.
just want this man out, and that's it.
Jeff, remember say, you see because a years I spend with the Glazers, I kind of see patterns of bad ownership and I can identify it, bro. You see, when you have a manager, right? You claim to say you back this manager, blah blah this, blah blah that. At the end of the day, bro, when the man come out and him talk against you, and to be honest, from what you say so far, maybe I look at slight comments here and there, but if him never come out directly and put nothing upon you as the board for say, yo, that is complete disrespect. For me, it's just that him just attack how him feel because
All
realistically,
right, cool.
hold on,
Let me
hold on,
ask
hold
some
on, hold on,
questions
hold
now.
on,
All
hold
right,
on,
no,
hold
go
on,
on.
because realistically, I've heard Ruben Amorim come out and say, oh, sometimes I feel like for quit. Sometimes I feel like the squad is shit. He man says
And
some crazy things
I'm
sometimes,
sure
bro.
I understand. I understand. I feel like I can
No,
more accept that
You
from
think I
Amarin
don't
than
no, it's
from
not.
understand?
Maresca.
Yes, thank you. Thank
It's
you.
not. It's not acceptable for any manager. Don't stop the
No,
bullshit, bro. It's
no,
not
man.
acceptable for any
In
manager,
a
bro.
Man U case, I feel like calamity. I feel like in a
No,
Man U
it's not.
case, they can.
It's not a. Bro, come on. We're talking about a professional sports here. It's
No,
not
what?
acceptable in any
No,
case, bro.
calamity. What I'm trying to say is, in a Man U case, I can see say, the players them are self-destruct, and sometimes it's really out of Amarin hand. In
I
Chelsea case,
disagree with that.
I
I
feel,
disagree with that, bro. I disagree.
what?
But when I
What?
talk about
I'm
Manchester United,
I'm
when
feel
I talk
like
about
in a
Manchester.
Chelsea
Ah,
case, it's more
so,
of Maresca fault.
so what I want to know, I just want clarity, Tyreek George starting at striker. That's the board.
I never
No,
said
I'm
that.
no, hold on, no. I'm
I've
just
never said
asking
that.
questions. I'm
I've never
asking
said this
questions.
man is blameless.
Hold
I've never
on.
said he's
And
blameless.
hold on. I listen to you. I accept your point. It's true.
You
Coaches
know, accept the
should
point.
not get. Coaches should not get sacked because of issues with the board. Now I'm asking you, Tyreek George starting at striker, a man who was 1 foot out the door at the end of August, starting at striker. That's the board.
No, I may have a problem
Okay.
with that as well.
Gittins getting 90 minutes, regardless of how good or bad him play. That's the board.
No,
Enzo Fernandez, when him look like him going to drop on him face because him tired. And Andre Santos staying on the bench. That's the board.
no,
Austin having a football contract. Forget him playing. That's the board.
no,
Josh Achimpong being constantly benched for inferior defenders such as Tosin and Badia Shield. That's the board.
no.
And all of those players I just named have been the root of Chelsea dropping points this season. So we've established that this man passed himself his own job. Right there, we established him passing himself his own job. In
And
addition to the comments that he make in the media.
I
So
agree
what?
that it's footballing. I agree that the footballing side of it, from him as a manager, tactically and in game, is not good enough. I
Don't even
don't
get
So
me
Callum,
started
hold
on Reece James
Jeff,
being fit to play
Jeff,
and was subbing
Jeff.
him on at halftime.
I
If a
already
player can only
stated
play 45 minutes, Tattoo, when does he play? You understand the man? Why you go force a player who is injury prone to catch up the pace of the game?
so
hold on. Tato, I'm gonna finish this. I agree with myself from the beginning. I don't think Maresca is good enough. From day one, I've never thought he was good enough, and he has never done anything to prove in me otherwise. Whether it want to be the Club World Cup, whether it want to be the Conference League. For me, I never see them think that's impressive.
Man barely
Kudos,
beat Cardiff City the other day, bro.
as I said, kudos to him. Him beat the world, him beat the Champions League winners. Them for me, them they definitely upon a poor day, but at the end of the day, we can't take nothing from them. We can't take nothing from him. He win the trophy. I have a game that. But overall, as a manager, I am not impressed by Enzo Maresca. My issue is, I just don't think that they had a problem with him in terms of. I mean, I think them did see him results as a big enough
Yeah,
problem for
but
sacking.
you see, my problem, dog, is you always listen, dog. You always try to have hypotheticals. And me, I talk the facts and you tell me what you think.
You're
Okay,
talking.
you don't think that if they had a good relationship with him, he would have losing job. And maybe I agree, but I think that thought, those ideas in my brain and yours are irrelevant because the fact is
It
literally that
can't
him cost
irrelevant,
the
Jeff,
team too much
because at the end
points.
of the
me
day, it can't irrelevant because at the end of the day, these are owners, new owners. Mind you, they've been at Chelsea for what,
Well,
4 5 years.
5 year, about
Well,
Them
five.
still,
well, you should. Well,
Uno as fans supposed to
you
I
shouldn't
still
have
have
done.
them.
You shouldn't have done things to
Well,
fall out
well,
with the
well,
owners.
well,
Hush.
Uno as fans supposed to still
This
have
man
them
don't even have
as
the
under
reputation for talk the way
under.
him talk, bro. The
Well,
man win
Jeff,
Conference League. Like, what are we talking
Jeff,
about?
well,
I mean,
man.
he win the
Uno,
Conference League and the Club World Cup, which every single person in football was talking about being an outrageous competition and a money grab. And all of a sudden, it relevant because Enzo Maresca win it. This man is not. I don't know why we keep treating him like he's Pep Guardiola or Jose
Jeff,
Mourinho or any man
Jeff,
with any
Jeff,
prestige.
Jeff, that's not the case. Uno as fans, being that these persons that own the club are new owners. Uno as fans supposed to still have them ownership under scrutiny for determine whether or not it's good ownership or bad ownership.
I never said it was good ownership.
More ask that question.
You
More
are
ask it
just
to
having a completely different conversation, and I
can
am. I never said it's good
more
ownership.
ask that Calamity. Did he come out in the press and give a reason why him and the board have a problem? Is there any statement of like say yo, this
There was
is the
a centre
reason?
back. There was some report about a centre back issue.
When Colwell got injured, there was a report that him did want a centre back, and the board never gave it to him. And
Alright,
Tattoo,
so
and Tattoo. Before I even don't forget your point, you know. What me I try to say to you, Tattoo, is you ask me for something, you get me, Tattoo. You ask me for your iPhone 16, Tattoo, and you have a 13 and a 12. I must say, yo, settle with your 13 and your 12 and the couple 15 them when you have. And you want to use 3 phone, Tattoo, and instead of use the 215 them and the 13, you go use the 215 them and a XR. I don't understand why am I gonna feel sorry for him, bro. Like that's my problem, bro. Okay, cool. You never get what you want. Why did you then follow that up by sabotaging yourself?
Yeah, but yeah, calamity. That me a try for one day.
Me no feel,
If
me no
if
feel, me no feel me personally no feel sorry for him. Me really just criticize the board.
Yeah,
That's all
and,
me
and
really
I, I can
criticize.
I'll do that with you next week. I'll criticize the Warrior next week. But you see, right now, we are talking about the man losing his job, bro. I feel like, and as long as he's been at Chelsea, bro,
the thing
there's
is,
been excuses and reasons as to why Maresca don't get to do what he want to do.
the thing is in
And
a
and and
calamity.
I've seen him throw games, bro.
The
Completely
reason
throw
why,
games.
the reason why,
Leeds could win a match. Leeds coach was 2 games away from getting sacked. And the man get United, the man get Chelsea and Liverpool him job. And the man get Chelsea 3
true,
because of Maresca. What
my
are we
thing is a
talking
calamity
about, bro?
where the reason why me that slightly say yo, me don't care what the reason is, sack him, as what Java say, because I feel like if him indeed him result was right, or if it was evil at least third or second on the board, then would I just probably just say, oh, here what make him do him job. But
As
that's
they've
oh,
been
like,
doing.
but understand what you said was still say them sack him based off not a football reason. This is like
I'm
you said them
agree with
sack
that,
him.
you know.
Why not have nothing to do with them job? Like, I get that. But at the end of the day, calamity, I feel like if me and you want to do this podcast and no matter where we are, make it a stay at number one. If we have somebody where I run, where lead the board first, or that make we get with equipment and do it thing, them already have a problem with house ever we want it. If me want to come up here and cost $1,000 or come up here shirtless, as long as we're keeping the stream number
A
one
better
and I make
example.
money,
If
them
we know was
would have
streaming
a
and making money and we know was beefing
them
with
would
each
have a
other, we know would
problem.
have stopped.
So
If
that's the
one of
thing.
them make
Like,
money and I don't know number one streaming sports podcast in Jamaica, even this hemisphere, and then una have a problem. When I stop the podcast,
yeah,
no.
so I kind of get that calamity. Say,
No, but at the
yeah,
end
man,
of the
understand
day,
you. I understand what you say. Them fine base off and not a football reason, but as a Jeba
but
say, him not give two good fuck.
it depends in a Jeff, because me is a man of intense moral, you know. So it depends how bad me and Tato really are beef, you know, bro. Because at the end of the day, you know, if it reach to a real personal level, we have got to stop this shit. You see me? So it just really depends how far the beef is. And that's
I
what
hear
I
you,
said.
bro.
It really depends how far the argument got between him and the board, which is the reason why him get sacked for me. No, again, my area, him definitely should have get sacked. Him should have been get sacked.
That big get stuff,
If we see Chelsea as this title contending team,
which is
And I
ridiculous.
don't think they are. I just
None
think
of
they
us
should
do.
Chelsea should easily be where Aston Villa is right now. And arguably where Liverpool is because they got the head start.
Chelsea are what? And Liverpool are what? 2 points ahead
They
of Chelsea?
or 3.
What?
Something like that.
Liverpool bypass by Chelsea?
Yes, that may I
Yes,
try to say to
Liverpool
you,
in the
bro.
top four. What are
And
you talking
United
about?
they're right behind
We're
Chelsea
level
too.
on points. We're level
And
on
that,
points.
as a matter of fact, them are gonna pass you too, cause we are lose Sunday.
Who not play City?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy next thing
But
to job. I think it was
Jeff, come
smart though
on,
for
bro. We
sack.
know, yo, I have a feeling the
You're
Manchester
not
United fall
you're
back
not
at
getting
Chelsea. You know. I have a feeling that
bro.
we're on
All
a
you
fall
need
back
is
island,
one
dog.
point, you know.
I have a feeling that we're on a fall back island,
All you need is 1 point and we're then at sixth
because
place, you know.
But
I
no,
can't
but Jav,
comprehend. I can't comprehend. Oh, me end up a draw with Wolves. So I have a feel. I just feel like say, because you end up and draw with Bournemouth. I just feel like say it's a fall back thing. Manchester United depend. I'm
but
gonna
Jav,
depend
you
that
don't
with
feel
them.
that way about that though, Jav. Jav say, yeah, go in this game without a head coach. You know, think like the board should probably wait or him. Like as you say, cause we don't sure if I him get sacked or if I him leave. But
Not necessarily, bro. 'Cause as far as I'm concerned, and probably as far as they're concerned, the result was going to be the same anyway. So I'm probably pick the best time for do it.
him
Arguably,
never beat Pep. He never beat Pep last season.
Yeah,
No, never beat Pep.
no, no,
No,
no, no,
no,
no,
no.
no,
no, no. It's
no,
been
no,
a
no.
while now. Chelsea for now will
The
beat.
first
Yeah, I was
game,
just going to say like I
I
don't
said the
even
first game
know
last
when
season
last
was what
we beat
3-1 or 3-0.
yeah 3-0 I think.
Three.
Maybe might have been
No, this is our
3-1.
first game from season.
No,
No, I'm
last
not talking
season,
about
sir.
last
Last
Oh,
season.
season.
last season we beat them 2-1
But
and 3
but
love.
but 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 Tattoo.
And 3-1.
Maybe the man them just decide so them are gonna pull the plug now because our results are almost as predictable as United's own nowadays. We would have probably go beat City Sunday and
Yeah.
then in the week go lose to Fulham
Lose to
because
Fulham.
that's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
what it
yeah,
is
yeah.
now.
That is
It's
what
Bro,
it's
that is
it's
what
just
Maresca is.
a it's just a follow back a thing, dog. It's a poopy in a thing, dog. Chelsea pooping a something
Because
and give Manchester United pooping it and give back Chelsea. It's just a
because
follow back a thing, dog.
I
Come
like
and
you tell
understand.
cause
Oh, we just a mirror each other so. Make me can't understand it. You see me? And all I don't really not even talk about the game itself, the Bournemouth, the Chelsea
yeah, man, I tell
2-2.
you we spend 40 minutes at about Maresca.
The
Oh yeah,
Chelsea
and I can
2-2.
me talk about it before I put from
Yeah.
watch it on the Liverpool game
Go on, cause
and the Arsenal game.
one about the
I mean, bro, a chaotic first half. Was a basketball game. It was just back and forth, money be run up and down. Um, you get uh you get a penalty. Don't know why it takes so long to call, quite frankly. Um, created by again the player who minutes getting managed, quote unquote. Kupama scored the penalty, and then Enzo scores a goal. I won't say it was greatly created, but it came as a result of Garnacho um playing the way he play, and Enzo scored a good goal. Then you can see that bad goal because of Garnacho, and then Chelsea control the first half, the second half, but again, once again, Chelsea can. It's almost a sure thing where when Chelsea control a half or a game, they don't get what they seemingly deserve from the game. If they control the second half, they actually are controlling the second half, and they have nothing to show for it except for the point that they already had in the first half. Again, once again, I don't understand what it is. Why Enzo will always play 90 minutes. Another thing that I want to know if that was the board making sure that them 100 million player play
so
90 minutes every
Molan,
single game.
speaking of sorry for cutting, but do you give the players any blame in this whole debacle?
Absolutely. What do you mean? I give Tosin blame. I give Enzo blame. I give Tosin blame. I give Enzo blame. I give Delap blame. I
Toasted is
give
the first player in this man mind.
I give I give no, I give Gusto blame when it deserved. I give Garnacho blame when it deserved. Neto scored what 2 or 3 games. Um Badia Shield, I blame. My blame, my blame, not for the player them. It's just that
You
some players deserve more blame
always
than
blame
others.
Gusto.
That's
When
not true.
Gusto play good,
It's
them blame
No,
always
Gusto.
let me
deserved.
tell you,
For
the
him, for
problem with
him,
Uno
it's
dog.
always deserved with Gusto. It's
No,
always deserved.
no. The problem with Uno dog, Uno, when I say I don't understand why Gusto is um why them will like when I said that
Why him play
Gusto playing, he's
inverted?
supposed to play right back,
Mhm.
and I mean right back. I don't think that's me blaming Gusto. But it means that the man should play right back. He's not no inverted fullback, bro. And this thing where it works against some teams where him can run around like a headless chicken and it works. It works few and far between, bro. It worked against a Liverpool, it worked against a Barcelona or whatever, but it won't work all the time. And I don't have no problem with Gusto. In Gusto's first season, I was a massive fan of him. But again, it's where the players are getting played, bro. It ends up playing at 10 and then madness there.
Alright.
Again, you see, bro, people like that, bro. I'm not having no conversation about Chelsea title charging. Chelsea, regardless of all of that, there's nobody that can explain to me why you were 5 points off the top. You were good enough to be 5 points off the top, and then you just could not get results. And now you're on the same amount of points as Manchester United. You're
Because
on the
really
same
and
amount
truly,
of points
Jeff,
as Manchester
you have to
United,
just
dog.
understand, say, as the league goes on, the league, the true everybody true color show themselves. You see me? So, as some people that say you were in a false position.
Okay, but again, bro, what I keep trying to say, like it's not just that Chelsea drop points, no. It's the games Chelsea drop points in. It's against United, it's against Brighton, it's against Sunderland. The man them couldn't even beat the team where you can't even pronounce the name in the Champions League. Another game where himself, the Quarback or whatever their name, Quarback SK, the away game.
Quarterback. Quarterback.
Quarterback. You lose against Atalanta. You draw with Arsenal when you could have won the game. And then you follow up that Arsenal performance by getting completely demolished by
Cook
Leeds.
by Leeds, yeah.
By Leeds. And then you come draw with Bournemouth, draw with Newcastle, lose to Aston Villa when you should not have lost the game, and then come again and draw with Bournemouth. Now, like I said, the man them just get a rough stretch of games, bro. Where yo, they just they were losing, they were dropping points against anybody. From quarterback, go right up, then they are drop points against anybody. You put a 11 in front of Chelsea, yeah, them can drop points on any given day. And that's the problem, bro. The man them could have barely beat Cardiff City. It took an anomaly of Garnacho scoring not once but twice to beat Cardiff City. Let that sink in, dog. It took Garnacho scoring 2 goals to beat Cardiff City, and that me I talk to him about, dog.
Waste, man.
And that me I talk to him about, dog.
Oh god.
So at the end of the day,
Chelsea.
bro, it was tough, dog. Like, our next one I'm gonna get the work. I see a lot of creators against the Strasbourg manager. Um, Quite frankly, it would be refreshing to me because I know that Andre Santos would then play. Um, and I can see a world where him end up play like a diamond with
Man
João
start to
Pedro
sing, man. Man start
and
to sing.
bro, right now, if you I know that sometimes him play with a three man center, a three back. We barely have two. So I hope him don't try come play with a three back over yesterday. Because we'd even have two for start on a weekly basis, much less three. So I don't know,
Sing
bro.
Rich James and Aking Pong round there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We're gonna kind
but
of
then
move
that means
on from
Enzo
this
go play
Chelsea
every
thing,
single
man.
game again now.
We're gonna kind of
That one
move
I
on
know. What
from
can
this.
I win, dog?
We'll kind of move on from this Chelsea topic now because boy, we're there for almost an hour now. Um, Arsenal 4-1 on the day, but I'm gonna read some of them comments here. The only tactic Maresca had was truly diabolical or questionable was Malo Gusto being inverted fullback. Work once to mark out Salah, otherwise it was forcing a below average ball in the first 11.
That's a perfect example of what I mean, by the way. Somebody will say the one thing him ever do wrong, and then they'll state more than one thing. That's forever my issue. Whenever people try to defend, um, when when people try to defend what name
Maresca.
Maresca,
Um,
they'll say that he does one wrong, him only do one wrong thing, and then list off a reel of things that he does wrong. It don't make no
uh,
sense.
Sasuga's calamity rights to Jev being indifferent doesn't mean the board should throw him under the bus because he grew some chess.
I don't
Antoine
think they should
said,
have turned one of the boss, by the way. Just putting that out there. I would have sacked him because of results.
okay. Antoine said, Ineos and Glazers no rate Amarim because why we not sign nobody in a January and we are struggle, but you will get for Manchester United soon. Clearly, Bluco issue is that Maresca is no longer a yes man. Him threw away too many points not to get blame, but Chelsea need defenders and
Yeah,
that
man,
he
I love talk
doesn't
about people
have
intelligence,
pertaining to quality.
Why name here boy keeps me if you spell properly, time. Love company this come talk about intelligence, You
So
need to make
Suga
sure you
said,
spell properly.
Chelsea and them standard. Same reason why Jackson at Bayern and you've upgraded to Dilap and Pedro. Upgraded in quotation. Um, bro, the squad is young. Little boys can't size up with big dogs or big club. All right, Ben 10 fan. Um, I watch these sporting directors know Fofana is injured and buy the statistically worst centre back pairing from France. Then Tosin and a free. They refuse to address the defenders. Um, they refuse to buy outside their model. You can't title charge the squad with the squad they have assembled. Just a Wi-Fi password that
I just want to
for
highlight that
Karabakh.
this he played Tosin. That's all. But we can move on from Chelsea for real.
Yeah. Arsenal 4-1 to Aston Villa. Brilliant result for Arsenal. Very shocking to most people because most people did think that Aston Villa were going to get a result from a mid that year. Um, I also thought Aston Villa would probably get a result. But 4-1 on the day, Gabriel Zuleman, trust Jesus, and then would have Watkins on the other end of the spectrum. I feel like say from the when me see the couple clips and thing, I never really watch a full match. But from when me see Watkins could have scored 2 or 3 goals to be honest for kind of not make this look as bad. And if Watkins did probably score 2 or 3 goals, the results might have been different at the end of the day. You see me? Overall, though, Arsenal run over Aston Villa like a train. What do you think about that?
Oh,
All I
Nana.
want to say, you're right. Jokeris has no bag. I saw this man run down the left side.
One
And
more
it was
talk.
embarrassing,
One more
dog.
talk.
That
Man, feel
Jao.
proud, Jav, why you give him that? Why you give him that?
No, but I don't think none of us would disagree with him. But
And
may
that
I
feel
say
like,
but like it's just funny for actually like see the man try to do something, man. I always say him though he's not oftentimes let him try because that's an him get.
I
But
think at one
actively see
point
the
him have
man
the fewest touch
try.
in a game, and it
Huh?
was one, something like
What I
that.
say? What I
I
say?
think at one point he must have the fewest touch in a game, and that was so probably like
Yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
fewest
Or
touch in
like
a
five
opposition
or
box.
something like that.
Eh. Cause I mean nobody disagree with you.
No, but you know
Zero
I
bag
say
though.
I'm telling you that I do. When I say this, what we were seeing in what them call it, Liga
Sporting over
Portugal
Portuguese.
or
Portugal.
whatever. Yeah, what we were seeing
Liga
over there
Nos.
from him, Liganos. Yeah, we never did I see that. When I see that nothing like that from him coming out of the Premier League. And also I will say I do think that how Arsenal play is not helping him. I will say that
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Put
I
a
feel
little
like
Yeah,
a
Odegaard
defense
earlier
for
wasn't
him.
back. And
We
it
put a
don't
little
like
defense
game
for
there.
him. Yeah, but overall, I don't think that what he was able to do in there, he was going to come and do over here. From when me did at the first couple of games, I never see that one at all. I just never believe that him could do it. No, it just made me kind of, feel good in myself. You know, say, yo, Jeff, listen to what me I say sometimes because Jeff is a man with him stubborn and come like tattoo in a way
Stubborn,
that the
yeah.
man and listen
Very
to nothing.
stubborn.
That. You see me?
Very stubborn.
But overall, the game itself, 4-1, again, whenever I catch
The
most of the
4-1,
game,
bro, like the unexpected in the second half. I feel like 3 of them 4 goals it come from
how much set piece them
from
scored?
eh
How much set piece them scored?
one. And
One.
that was the first goal with Gabriel where more them for the keeper, but then again, if I be honest with myself, bro, like Emi Martinez never catch the ball good. Really and true, never catch the ball. If they catch it, then after it slip out of hand, we can see in our world where them would have considered a foul. But the fact that they told them go up feet, him return try to catch half a ball like slip to him and then lick on him on Gabriel foot and go inside. Like yeah, we can see that as much as a part of the service job. I think like them second goal with the Zubamendi where the attackers them, I think I lose the ball. Then after them, the oligarch is whole heap of space here to get the ball in that channel. And that channel the calamity, if you think back about it, bro, how many times we see him Glackares are moving that channel and still never get him don't pass the ball. So but definitely I want to know if there's a problem between Oligard and Glackares.
Yeah.
Yeah, but impossible to
Bro,
Zubamendi.
why? Stop calling man that, no, bro. Stop. That no, bro. You're not the Arsenal fan. Stop saying that, bro.
Goal Chris.
Yes. Please.
Anyway, he never passed the ball to goal, Chris. Anyways, a good goal from Zubamendi. The third goal now. The third goal. What the third goal again?
The third goal was Trossard.
Trossard.
It was a great goal. That was the goal bottom right corner.
But I think it was one goal where no mistake nobody up on our fight.
Yeah, it was a good goal to
The
me.
fourth
It
goal
was a
was
good goal to
Jesus.
be fair. Yeah, Jesus goal come from one for mistake too. I think some marking in the midfield. He might turn the ball and before him try to play it off a man supposed to throw it off for him. Jesus get the I think the ball must have played go wide for before Jesus get it and him slap it. And it was an honest calamity with me and he did ask the question like when Jesus coming back, will go crazy still. Me did say yesterday, I think they should show Gabriel Jesus on the left, make Goldcrest play and they play the set play strike and
Yeah, and I was saying, I think, I never did disagree. I was saying that I don't think they can get the same, they can get the same Jesus we get for City. That was my
but
counter to that.
if them could get the same.
You think Onana coming off at halftime, you think that
They
impact the
have a
match?
lot to do with it. Yes. But I feel he left the midfield open. Because I feel like this are where Aston Villa get the more. One of the things them to kill off Aston Villa calamity, I'm think we talk about it the night before the match. That's it. Watkins has been very, very,
Yeah,
very
so
poor.
that's what I say. Me here say Watkins from a me see. I want from a me here say Watkins get like 3 great opportunities to score.
Bro. Like I think because the moment I come off a Chelsea game because Chelsea playing style that piss me off. Like there's something that Enzo did something I might not get pissed off, and right after I change over to Arsenal game, but just atmosphere see that look a true pass right up Watkins panning foot. All he need to do a fit just finish. That's all he need to do, bro. And him put the ball side netting, and from there, so I think he get about 2 more chances as well too. When they miss, some just feel like so when they don't take a chances against a team like Arsenal that barely let you have chances. If you don't take advantage as those shit's gonna happen to you.
Oh, so Timmy said, I think Marino should have come off too.
Mm.
Uh, at that
Never
point,
remember.
when at that point, them did already up. Uh, Suga said Trossard and Odegaard masterclass, and Suga also said Onana only last 20 minutes. He was doing well out without Rice to. Oh, he was doing well without Rice to compete after he faded and John McGinn couldn't keep up. Odegaard and Trossard just took the space. Suga said Watkins get 2 chances. The first one, him miskick and his ankle take it wide. Second one, him score. Watkins did well considering the best defenders in the league. Considering the best defense in the league, and Big Gabby was there. So you're sounding like a delusional Arsenal fan. Timmy, I think if Watkins scored, that it would have given Aston Villa some confidence.
Confidence, yeah.
Maybe a different scoreline. I mean, goal always change game, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
we never know. But honestly, you can say the result was definitely a shocker. Arsenal now clear the table by 4 points because, of course, Manchester City dropped points against Sunderland. But before we get to Manchester City, we have to move on to Manchester United 1-1 versus Wolves. And honestly, I not even really spend much time on this because I want to
I
move the
didn't
show
know
along
how
quickly.
bad I did one Dorgu goal count, and that would have been the second winner in score since you call him complete shit couple weeks ago. You didn't even know how
Um,
bad I did one Dorgu goal
um,
score, because that would have been second match winner. Yo, I did plan
um,
for you, no, dog. I threw my did see it outside. Trust me, I did
um,
plan for you, dog.
just because him play one good match don't mean that he wasn't shit for 18. So I'm not having that. You see me? But the Manchester United 1-1, Xerxes miss kick score, and then Wolves equalize with a set piece header. I did see a comment earlier where say we could have win the game if I never for Xerxes flick up the ball and assist Wolves. But remember correctly, life comes at you quick and fast. It swings in roundabouts. Remember, last week when we beat who played last week? Newcastle. Last week when we beat Newcastle 1-0, please remember say a Walt Maida assist Dargo. So the same thing where Walt Maida do, and that will end up come get back against we versus Wolves with Xerxes. So unfortunately, we just have a hold that upon the day, Manchester United were just not good enough, bro. We were literally just not good enough. And we see it with Amarim now where him start out with a 4-back system, eventually him kind of transition back to a 3-back. But whether that one be 4-back, 3-back, 5-back, at some point, sometime this man have six defender on the pitch. Like it doesn't matter. Manchester United are going to concede a goal, and we're going to concede a goal to the shittest of the shits. Because Wolves are the bottom of the barrel, bro. Like Wolves that compete with Derby for the worst Premier League team of all time. Wolves never score a goal in a how much? I don't even remember what the statistics, bro. But it was despicable from Manchester United to concede a goal against Wolves. Ruben Amorim, he need for follow the trend where we set so far. The Glazers them would need to follow the trend where Chelsea set so far. We need to do the pooping up. Chelsea popping us
You
up
want
more
sack him?
and give we, of course. What kind of question that? What kind of question that? Ruben Amorim needs to go. It's time now, brother. I'm
Bro,
tired
are
of
your
it.
players, bro? But yeah, I don't
No,
know
it
that. I
can't.
just feel
No,
like it's
no,
more
no,
for
no, no. Bullshit. Bullshit. Because at the end of the day, bro, whether we play Manchester United is so unpredictable. We play good one time, we play bad. Manchester United play Aston Villa 2-1. We lose 2-1 against Aston Villa. I make I look by you and tell us say that one of the best games that we play since season and it's a loss. Next up, we're
Yep.
gonna play Wolana, we're gonna play Newcastle after that. We'll play good in the first half and then we defend for 45 minutes. We did happy, so the fact so we actually defend a win. Defend out a win. That was happy. But the performance in the second half was still dog shit. Newcastle completely dominated us in that second half. And then we are playing at home to Wolverhampton Wanderers, who are going to be relegated. Not if, but, and no, maybe. They are going to be relegated. And they probably are going to be the second worst team in Premier League history. We are at home to Wolverhampton and we choose to concede and draw 1-1. And we created absolutely zero credible, clear-cut chances. We created zero clear-cut chances, bro. And the chances that we did create were either offside or it was from a Wolves mistake.
But does this have anything to do with Amorim though?
Of course, it has everything to do with Amorim. What kind of question that? It has everything to do with Amorim because from the day we say from when him set out the team in the 4-back system, bro, right? We saw a lot of changes in the Aston Villa match when him set out the 4-back system, right? All of a sudden, that was like a one-game thing. We don't see that like what happened. So why when you play the
So and
4-back
a back four play in a Wolves game.
yeah, he play a back four in a whole game and then play a back four in a Newcastle game and then play a back four in a Aston Villa game. And the performance between all of those games are so contrasting. It's crazy to me. Yes, I understand that Bruno Fernandes is not there, but Bruno Fernandes wasn't there the last match when we win 1-0. And everybody had to say Bruno had a problem. And you see we win without Bruno and blah blah this and blah blah that. And then now we draw 1-1 to the worst team in the league. And Bruno not there. I'm not hear nobody open up their mouth and say, oh, because Bruno not there. But I digress. Regardless, Amorim for me, bro, him don't have the tactical nose for kind of put the team together on a consistent basis. Bro, we are playing Wolves, we are playing Leeds, and we are playing Burnley. That should be 9 points, bro. Regardless of who they on the pitch, it should be 9 points.
I'm still feel it have a lot to do with your players, not the coach.
That's that to me, as I just tell you, regardless of who they on the pitch, that should be 9 points. So if I put an academy striker up front, you're supposed to can give the ball to the academy striker and make him get chance to score. The
Bro,
man them now get clear chances for score.
This streams a game. You could have win these 5 games for two, and try to even make the United strong because
Bro.
you surprisingly beat Newcastle for 2. You were expected to beat Wolves, expected to beat Leeds, expected to beat Burnley, and try to make and Brighton upon the farm. So that's gonna be 5 straight games. But I understand. I never watch a game honestly, but I don't know, for some reason I just feel like say it's more of a man of a player thing than the coach.
No, I have to disagree with you, bro. Because at the end of the day, the coach is responsible for the players on the pitch. The coach is responsible for the tactics. Yes, you can point out individual players and say this man now play good, this man now play good. But at the end of the day,
I can point at least 8 man who now play good in the starting side. At least 8 starting man. Worse with that.
Okay,
Worse
fine,
with Ugarte in our team now.
Bro, but Ugarte, the thing is, Ugarte wasn't even terrible. I mean, he's a Ugarte eater, and he wasn't even terrible, bro. Like, bro, we are playing Wolves, bro. It cannot be a case where we are looking on Wolves and I say, oh, Ugarte are the reason we lose. Bro, we're not supposed to have a reason for lose against Wolves, bro. It just don't make no sense. we're not supposed to have a reason for lose against Wolves. Cunha, again, bad game from Cunha. Sheshko really that try. Sheshko should have scored 2 goals. I'm not going to lie. Sheshko should have scored 2 goals. Xerxes and Dargo, Xerxes, for me, him take him on for half time. He never really that have no impact after him scored a goal. So I don't know if I agree with him taking off Xerxes, but it's by the by, bro. For me, dog, it just doesn't matter who will play, bro. It doesn't matter who they on the pitch, bro. We're playing possibly the worst Premier League team of all time. It does not matter if we play 10 friggin' academy players on the pitch. We should not be losing this game. It not even lose, but it feel like a loss, bro. Um, I mean, the guy had Bruno playing as a 8. And the owner's not even giving the players this January. Them did well, I not even know if that was true, but they were in for Semenya, but Semenya turned us down. But yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna do. For me, the owners definitely a mess up though, because we should have definitely see the Ruben Neves as an opportunity and try grasp like that. Because Ruben Neves, £50 million, somebody where Ruben Neves are still like 28 or something like that, bro. Like, come on, bro. That's a simple, quick and easy buy in our team that need midfielders, especially if the coach is not going to use Kobe Mainoo. Only individual player good that game is Lamens. So that means that the owners them not even a solve it. Relegation teams play relegation team, and you see trash ball. Why is Calamity surprised by this? Everyone at United drink the poison. 1 minute and the player them turn up. Next minute them flip the switch. Remember Grimsby, bro? You watch the press conference. Honestly, I don't watch Ruben Amarin's press conferences. But I wait till the press conference done, I'm a kind of read statements. Because if I watch the press conference, I'll probably match up my TV to the bullshit where this man come and talk week in, week out after a game finish. Like this man says some of the craziest shit and it really annoys me. So I'm choosing not to watch the press conference there, to be honest. But yeah, that was a Manchester United game. But honestly, and I just don't understand. Is Ruben Amorim and Maresca in some sort of cahoots with each other? Because why every time we pass Chelsea, we cannot pass Chelsea? Why every single time we're supposed to pass Chelsea on the table, we cannot pass Chelsea on the damn table, bro? It's annoying me. Every time I'm look on the table, I'm gonna see Chelsea also, I'm gonna right behind a Chelsea like each up behind a Chelsea like we are some batty man. It annoy me, brother. I'm tired of Chelsea. I'm tired of Chelsea the above me, bro. The amount of time I'm supposed to win a simple game. Even a draw sometime for above Chelsea. I can't pass Chelsea. I cannot pass Chelsea. All right.
Move on to the last thing for United.
That was United. Tottenham obviously draw. Tottenham are shit. Liverpool also draw. I never really catch much of the Liverpool game. I catch it in a spurts. Quick summary. Liverpool what them there? 33 points. So them the 3 points ahead of Chelsea, 3 points ahead of Manchester United. Liverpool are coming back into the fray. I mean, most people are gonna look on this and say that them should have never draw this game. Shout out to Ethan Ampado, I think him have a good game. And shout out to Stack, I think him also have a good game. Leeds as a team defended very well, and honestly, Leeds could have scored a couple chances, bro. Like Leeds really had a couple chances to
Even
score.
the last goal they were called back, the offside were called back on Calvert Lewin. It's a bit,
Yeah,
it's very
was tight. You see me? But Liverpool, however, them obviously gonna take this as a points drop, and yeah, not really much for Sep on the match as an overall, to be honest.
Never bad pan either.
Never really see nothing different from Liverpool with them doing that. Same as Manchester United. Same as a Manchester United fan, More in the top four and past Chelsea. Bro, it's annoying, bro. Bro, but only watch Arteta press conferences and Van Dijk post match when him lose. But yeah, that was a Liverpool match. Not really think have much to talk about for Liverpool right now. But Sunderland, Manchester City, a draw. They tell you about down at the stadium a light in a youth. I tell you about the stadium a light, so you go see heaven when you go down there. So, and the man them really should have win the game. The man them really should have win the game. But
There was at no point in Sunderland game where there was a point where I said, come on, like no, like
yeah,
the game.
what I mean, bro. As much as City did get couple chances and the City get like 4 big chances. Like I don't know that something about down at Sunderland just never feel like City can score.
Yeah, one point. I think after a 60th minute, I said to myself, say, all right, this game I go draw. Like really and truly, I mean, think about the draw. But I just feel like say, on the day, like by itself, it was the one game I could have blamed Bernardo Silva because I feel like Bernardo Silva have a very good game. Like I've been that said even before the game start. Me did know say Bernardo Silva have a masterpiece. He never have a masterpiece, but even that the one goal when we score and was car back offside was based off of his intellect movement in the box. Something I see him do for a while now. But yeah, I feel like Foden and Haaland was very horrible for me right through this game. Me no want to get on Savio case, bro, because Savio at this point it's brother, everybody it's January window now, transfer window. Me that gladly give anybody want Savio, like anybody, like me already give him away. At this point, you don't even give me have to give me no money. Just take him out of the team. I would pass him up with even money. It's how much. I would
Bro,
give
I don't
Savio.
understand why you behave like this man is an Anthony. Like, well, probably
What?
worse than Anthony.
Bro,
Probably
probably worse than Anthony. To be
Yeah,
honest,
probably.
bro. This
When we
one
really
probably
think
worse
about
than
it, when we really think about it, it's probably worse than Anthony.
exactly. Bro, I would give this man and
At
50
at least Anthony did have a couple screamers. Barcelona match, the City match,
the City match,
like
the Arsenal.
the
Anthony
Arsenal
start
game.
out with he must score upon majority of him debut derby games them. This man is just shit, bro. Nothing else. So even get my started upon him. Feel away say Nico Gonzalez and that come off with an injury, but to also welcome back the Raji in the midfield. Although I don't know some based off of my personal belief, I'd really love to see two of them play together in their Calamity. I'm also tell Calamity, I first want to 2 DM a player and we use a 10. But you know Bernard Silva have a player. Cherky have a very good game. Honestly, a very,
Yeah,
very good
Cherky
game.
was the best player on the pitch.
Was the best player. Well, between him and Nunes, because Nunes have a very good game too. At one point, Nunes have a good game too.
I think Cherky was clearly City's best player, and Shaka was clearly Sunderland's best player. Shout out to Granit Shaka.
That's true. I'm not kill that. I feel like at one point in the game, bro, and this is the thing, bro, like when me keep on talk about better player and who is better at just their position. Bro, remember one part of the game, bro, where Alan pick up the ball and he didn't even pick it up. I remember make it so like say he pick the ball. He get the ball in the midfield and Cherky make one of those invert runs. And Alan with him limited football IQ. Bro, like, I don't know, I feel like me and you could have this is the thing that I feel like me and you could have seen that pass there. Cherky literally, you know, like when you make that dice inside road there, so you have to pass the ball through a channel, all and literally I try to pass the ball out there to Cherky. Instead I try to make that split backline pass there. And the pass was so
was out for the throw?
No, that was not. I think it was like we'll catch up on a counter.
Yeah, and Cherky run come inside, Alan government for like spirit through the top there and then kind of put it out for your throw.
Put it out wide, yes, bro. It and not, bro. You see what happened? Alvarez just come to mind. I said I could have Alvarez. I could have never Alvarez.
I can bet I can find a clip of Alvarez that way. How much of it?
Find it. Me I bet you. Me I bet you. Bro, but life on that, bro.
Alright, we can bet I can find that.
No. Bro, with that Alvarez, that never. But otherwise from that, bro, me have to give a huge hand to Sunderland, bro. Sunderland play a very good game. As I said, Shaka. Like, what I think, we think we made the video the same day where me that say, yo, Sunderland, like them kind of did it for Xhaka, did it for Arsenal. And
something I did want to say before I forget. Shout out to Sunderland keeper. For me, best keeper in our league this year so far. So shout out to Sunderland keeper.
Best keeper, I think that. Better than Raya. Not fair shot. I go keep an eye on.
Bro, I think Donnarumma has been better than Raya, bro.
Yeah, but Raya has been very overrated if you ask me. But let's not put somebody out there, everybody, because if you ask anybody, they might say Raya are the best goalkeeper. And in my mind, I say, bro, I don't even think Raya faced that much pressure for get put in that spot there. But anyways, but as I said, bro, it was a very good game from Xhaka. I think them winger, them strike at one point, bro. Them strike name again, Bradley.
Brabby for score, brother.
Brabby
for score.
More back line on them back. At one point, there's a come back. Akia come back. No back.
Bro.
Everybody back.
Brabby tough man. And you know, say, me the kind of surprised when him start him though, because it's normally a man when him kind of sub on. Although the last couple of matches them must start still, but it's normally a man when him kind of sub on for your impact, you see me? And him normally start the youth when bring on Isidore.
Yeah.
What's who got this? Well, I'm listen. Sunderland play like a finals. What you want the man them play like? Sunderland should have win. Like the man them play like them at lead 1-0 and at 10 minutes left in the match. Spurs did want him last summer that Savino. That's the 49 no one love. Yeah, me and you too, so guys. We're proud of Foden slander over here, so isn't it? Savino right wing better than Bernardo Silva pass back all season. What do you think about that?
It's not a bad claim.
Rodri came on and it was a different game.
Yeah, definitely.
Daku come on, drift 2 player almost scored the winner. Raya, best keeper, but him only get 2 saves a match. Raya is not the best keeper. The back line
that is the thing. But him can admit that. Him only get 2 saves a match, but yet still the best keeper. No, I can't give him best keeper for that. No come under much pressure. I can't do that.
The back line too good. Raya suffering success. Last in shots in the league faced. Raya make 1.65 saves a game, and the closest is Donnarumma with 1.85. Okay. But yeah, what would I say? City, Ruben Diaz and Brabby the striker, yeah. But overall, it was a good game around Sunderland. Good game in general. At one point, it was back and forth, isn't it?
Very back and forth.
Yeah, so I kind of
apologize, towards everybody in the league. Say, yo, we never did get that job here done, but don't worry, it's Arsenal will step this job. We personally take it up out, we feel like we have failed everybody except Calamity and Arsenal's fan, because Calamity is the only Man U fan that want Arsenal to win the league. He said he will face more backlash from Man City if
I think most Manchester United fans with a brain would admit that Arsenal winning the league does nothing to us.
If Arsenal win the league, Arteta is better than
the only thing uno want ball about, only thing uno run from that Arsenal fans are chatting on the years now.
Yes.
Give a shit for Arsenal fans, bro.
Bro, when I get man tell me say, bro, it's going to be a real debate in a Calamity. I'm want you for accept that say. Them is going to tell you that as a duel, Saliba and Gabriel is better than Ferdinand and Vidic. You will hear that debate. It is this close to happen. This
Saliba and Gabriel don't even better than Vertonghen and Alderweireld.
you saying that don't even affect me. Like or just even think the Arsenal fans will think that they are the best duel. Just for think it.
So they can think it. They Bro, thought and reality are two different things, bro.
Calamity, what is going to stop the reality if them actually win? And that can stop the reality, you know? If
Because
them win.
you know what stop the reality?
What?
5 Premier League versus 1. That stop the reality.
Calamity. These motherfuckers who don't want a trophy in 20 years, but yet still we hear them every single day. These motherfuckers scored 2 goals against Real Madrid, and all of a sudden Rice are the top 5 best free kickers. That is
And again, bro. Again. Them can say that, but that's not the reality, bro. It's just
Calamity,
not the
but
reality.
making it happen, make it close to reality.
I win 4 straight. How we had that?
Java that Man City.
Mukiele better than Diaz. For sure, Suga. Not even. Oh, I mean. Diaz been a good man. I think Arsenal will drop points away to Bournemouth tomorrow. Arsenal play Bournemouth tomorrow.
Let's really think that moment.
I'm gonna think Semenya not got play.
I don't know it because him transfer record for him.
I think so. I think them they said Chelsea was going to be his last game. Yo, Arsenal fans deluded still now. I don't just know we know that, bro. But that's the thing, bro. Then why you think everybody say Arsenal fans deluded? Because everybody know them love for chat, but nothing no gossip. So they make them be deluded.
No, Calamity. Why you think them tell us the Invincible are the best title? Because them win it.
Them win it.
Making them have something is giving them strength.
But in reality, that's not a bad debate to have though. If you see when them are gonna come and say Saka, Nketiah, and Martinelli is like MSN, them kind of have a problem, bro.
Calamity. I'm gonna tell you what will be the reality. The reality gonna be is Declan Rice better than Steve Gerrard because Declan Rice won a Premier League and Steve Gerrard didn't. These are the conversation that we'll be engaging in, bro.
You engaging on. Me not engaging on. Yo, at 2026, me not engaging on a rubbish, bro. So you can go engaging on that. Me good.
Calamity. Okay, I gonna run from it. We have to go come up with if Arsenal with Calamity, we have to come up with a whole thing from now. If Arsenal win the league, we have to go find a way out for act like it never happened. We have to go start create something from now. Sometimes people like Akeem. One remember, Akeem vlog right now is in a business about trophy. As long as he win the matches them, we can banter. If he get this trophy here, it's not going to no longer be his vlog. He's going to say, win the trophy now. So him can banter. Bro, I don't think we are run from. If you don't want Akeem, you tell me say.
No. I don't care one shit.
No, bro.
Fans officer, bro.
I bet you want City win the league.
I go want City win the league for add to Pep legacy. No. What? That worse for my club than Arsenal winning a league title. Arsenal right.
You are worrying about your manager. You should worry about the football world.
Me worry about my club. Me worry about my club.
And Calamity.
Manchester City winning a title does more damage than Arsenal winning a title to a Manchester United supporter.
If Arsenal win a title,
less whether Arsenal want win a title or not.
Calamity. If City win the title, it damage Man U. If Arsenal win the title, it damage Man U and the world. And the world.
As far as me see, the world like a bun down anyway. So what we really are complaining about right now. The world already gone to shit, you know. The world, if you really see what going on in the world nowadays, the world already gone to shit, you know. So we really.
Why, Calamity, I can't imagine the world where Declan Rice is better than Stevie G. I swear, if Declan Rice scored 2 free kick last season and end up in the FIFA Pro 11 over some players,
over the
Champion League in 11 over some man like Pedri. Some man like Joe Neves. Like, bro. Barella them. Yeah, tell me now. If Declan Rice win this, they're going to hear say in the Premier League all-time 11. Bro, yes, bro. If Arsenal win this, Gabriel Saliba and Gabriel will be in the all-time Premier 11.
Don't,
Best
don't,
bet.
don't, don't,
Them I go
don't be ridiculous. Come on.
calamity. Them I go Arsenal fans. Them already are put Declan Rice in the midfield.
Don't be ridiculous. The Pinto said that's right. Arsenal fans are gonna pollute the football world, but City they laying. City, Chelsea City are play. City are delay the transfer for play Arsenal. The coach confirmed that Semenyo is going to play, so Semenyo are going to play tomorrow against Arsenal. You sound like Liverpool fans that say VVD is the best to ever play in the league, while the age VVD is now declining. Terry Rio were winning league titles and UCLs at VVD age. No Arsenal fans are crazy. Suga, stop going again and know your fan base. Come on, Suga.
And that me I say, I'm going to know him fan base.
Come on, Suga.
You know, Suga, you know exactly what me I said that happen.
I don't want to say the league. I don't want to say the league title go down. Empty yard. What the matter? Oh, City.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Statistically, it's the best title because they never lost. The closest that could come is a century, and statistically, it's not a bad take. Okay, so like we're not gonna really get into that because again, that is a whole debate in and of itself. But as I say, it's not really something where you say, "Oh, that's crazy." It's something that can be debated.
Can't stay there. When time the whole Premier League starts, Arteta is a better coach for Klopp. You can't stay there. Yeah.
These crazy takes. What? Wait a second.
You can't stay there. People are gonna start to Arteta better than Klopp. If Arteta ever
People already answer that though.
Bumbo clot.
Bro, you never see the video with the Arsenal fans say Arteta have a bigger legacy than Klopp once he win that title.
Yes.
You're late, bro. These crazy takes never happen on this pod. I represent the fan base well enough. Well, Suga, you're not really bad enough, Suga. You're still have it in a you know. But you're not really bad.
But yeah, me make two comment more. Me I say, come on, Suga. But how that?
Happy New Year's and big up yourself now. Big up to everybody who are watching live right now. You see me? If you not click the like button, please click the like button. You see me? Share the pod over there all the time. You see me? Happy New Year to everybody. You don't know want everybody have a blessed New Year's. You see me? Make sure so not have up a New Year's resolution and stick to the New Year's resolution because I know some man stay there, some man kinda you see me. But yeah, you don't know say the New Year and wishing all the best for New Year, you see me? Antoine, we don't care. Timmy said Arsenal gonna drop points still. What? Who the fuck said that? I don't know which comment you talk about in a Spencer. Calamity, I agree. Yeah, as a Manchester United fan, if you have real sense, bro, you're supposed to know, say, Arsenal winning the league does absolutely nothing to Manchester United. Any man that have a head without a brain, any man say that have a head without a brain, without eyes and ears. It's not Arsenal fans and UEFA board, bro. And he got man of the match across both legs against versus Real Madrid. That no means him did better than 3 or 4 other man through the entire tournament, Suga. Come on, Suga, man. You're better than this, bro. Arteta is a better manager than what the hell? Arteta is a better manager than Alex Ferguson. That I think that will ever become a debate, to be honest. I don't think that will ever become a debate. You see me? But because you see people already push up Pep one side, we need Pep for humble himself. So that's why we can't have City win a league title around here. You see me? But Arteta, Arsenal, they take them 50 years before they can even reach Manchester United level, to be honest. The part where somebody said Rice is better than Stevie G. That was what I was referring to. I mean, again, I've heard some crazy takes like when I hear some takes on TikTok about Declan Rice, bro. You'd never believe. You see me? So that is why I say, with or without trophies, bro, Arsenal fans are going to be delusional.
Can't say that. I see Arsenal fans tell me say Declan Rice better than Rakitic, so you can't stay there.
With or without trophies, Arsenal fans are going to be delusional, bro. No, no. Me I say Arsenal fans. I gotta say Arteta is a better manager than Alex Ferguson. I mean, I think, me not think Arsenal fans deluded, no, but me not think them that deluded. Like, me not think, yeah, me not think no Arsenal fan dumb enough for say that. You see, because at that point, it's not even deluded anymore. It's kind of just plain stupidity. You see me? Um, but yeah, we pretty much cover everything though. Uh,
Mm.
pretty much cover everything. We talk about Man City, Tottenham. Arsenal have some interesting matches. Oh, yeah, we'll just take a look on the match them tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Free weekend.
Uh, Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth, Arsenal. You know, say that one there. But Bournemouth, yeah, the top play. Arsenal have a well, Arsenal the top of the league still. They not drop much points, so them home record and them away record supposed to go. Uh, we have Leeds, Manchester United versus Leeds, Liverpool versus Fulham away. I can kind of see something on this, to be honest. Spurs are gonna lose to Sunderland. Newcastle Crystal Palace are gonna be a good one. And of course, Manchester City are gonna back up Chelsea. Uh, all I'm gonna say is one day. Sir Alex Ferguson and Arteta should not be in the same sentence and nothing. That means I Spencer. I don't really think no Arsenal fan, as crazy or as deluded as all them can be sometimes, I don't think no Arsenal fan is really that stupid to say something like that. You see me? City Chelsea preview. Um City Chelsea preview. Daku come back. I think Daku will start.
Me would have starting, to be honest.
Because from what we did see now, him come on and in kind of
Never
spice up the
bad.
game.
Never
Kind of,
bad.
oh shit, yeah, I forgot. Brennan Johnson, yo, that's why I saw off in the comments, man. Brennan Johnson, Spurs selling for 35 mil
35 mil, yeah,
to
yeah. It's
Crystal
got to say,
Palace. I did also see a next little thing. I'm gonna find it back. I also see a next little thing. Right there. Pascal Gross, forward back at Brighton. You see
Brighton,
me,
yeah.
Pascal Gross. One of them man there. Marit. I like how Pascal Gross play. One of the Brighton need back a creator in the midfield. Pascal Gross is not necessarily a full on creator, but one of them man there in the midfield where him did it and his presence is missed in the Brighton side, to be honest.
You know
But
about look who you where Liverpool buy?
no, not really. Not really. I don't say centre back. I don't think is a case where them I look for buy him and start him, to be honest. I highly doubt that. But yeah, Brennan Johnson though. Brennan Johnson is a Crystal Palace. I mean, from when Brennan Johnson did there Nottingham first, and he was kind of a striker. Him got Tottenham gonna play left wing, right wing. Basically was them utility man up front. Brennan Johnson to Crystal Palace, you know, see Mateta nah really fire up on all cylinders. But is that case where you see him play out wide or up front? Like you think a competition for Mateta?
I still see him as a rotating man. We are up there on the front. Like if them want utility, want some games, we're forgetting some
You
extra
think
man.
Crystal Palace by Brennan Johnson as a utility man?
Yeah, I see him as I still I see him as a starter.
That's no, no, bro. With that,
Let's see him as a
what
starter.
in
Let's
a
see him.
Crystal Palace side, bro?
You
Remember,
think
say
it's
is
like
it
Brendan not good? Him not good.
that? Remember, say there's no Eze, there's no Olise. It's Mateta, um, Yermi Pino, and sometimes the youngster Divini start.
The
Like,
thing is, all right. The thing is, it might be get some game start over whosoever did, but I'm still see him as or see him get rotate in some games.
nah, I'm not say
They
that.
see him as a right out
Definitely,
starter.
definitely, yeah, definitely is a right out starter. It's just that what him a go start. But no say they most likely still gonna have Mateta forward,
Of course, them
regardless.
can't move that. Can't move that.
But I just which one I wing them want him start part.
Well, I think him can play anyone, to be honest.
Side will close out the game for start. You must say the side will close out the game against Sunderland and that for start against Chelsea.
Mm.
I will close out the game. Rodri,
Daku, Foden, Cherky.
Him did take off Haaland though.
Alan, no sir. That man not take off Alan. Him they have Vardiola left back, centre back the most Diaz and Aki right back and Nunes in a midfield. They have Tijani Reinders.
Him they take out Silva and him they take out Gonzalez get injured.
And Gonzalez get injured, yeah.
But that kind of crazy now. So it look like say your boy gonna lose him spot now, because
lose him spot. Now I tell you, right as the man, bro, it's weird to me, dog. It's weird. That's why watch it, right as one man come back, the next one got injured. So even if Pep did that like game manager and rotate, that look like he just got out the door now.
I was very surprised about that transfer. Question: we ask Spencer. Is it true about Cancelo to Manchester United? But this is something like that in Spencer.
No, he could never do. But pre-cancel. Pre-cancel.
But this is something like that.
They diss him.
But this is something like that for real, but I don't believe that, to be honest.
Yeah, I think Cancelo for one play for the next. Like, but I feel hurt. But to how much love Cancelo, like, I couldn't manage for one. I get up now for one watch Man U. I want them for win because no sir, I can't go manage that. I can't go manage that.
Cancelo to Man United. I'm checking now. Credible.
I don't see for page, but just see like they must say he must search for your job now.
Yeah, I never really see that. Manchester United ready to offer 35 mil for João Cancelo.
You said one.
One football. I don't really believe it, to be honest. Suga said Daku, the Huff and Puff merchant. Suga also said Pascal Gross back to Brighton for real. You know he's scoring 2 versus United. Yeah, them man they always back against United. I see him as a starter at Brennan Johnson. I think Johnson start right wing for now till Sar come back from Afghan. Oh yeah, Sar. Yeah, I forgot about Sar. Then he and Nketiah will come off the bench depending for what situation he needs. Who?
Cancel, never sell Barcelona, sell him.
Tato would have bought him out, but I cancel. So you know love Alvarez again. Tato love one bag of man here.
Why? Why? Spencer, you have some players, man, who just definitely have a close. You know? Yeah, players like Cancelo, them players like Alvarez for sure, Griezmann, Aguero, Messi. You know, like, yeah, some players I'm really.
Let Manu buy the trivial spammer. The pass completion already in the garbage. The turnover was killed him. Yeah, we can't do that. We can't do that so-called spammer, you see me? I don't really have a problem with Cancelo still.
Cancelo is a spammer. Calamity.
Of course.
Talk about that bullshit.
Cancelo a spammer, bro. Come on. Every time, Cancelo.
Cancelo is no spam.
Cancelo is like, yeah, man. Him just spam this bag of trivela shit now. Like.
You mean like, when you say spam in my mind, me I say, yo, him was incomplete the passing. Because never preach the Cancelo.
No, spam means always overdo it.
Overdo it, yeah. Just come back to my mind, yeah, but overdo it, yeah.
Cancelo can be an asset to us. Spencer, you see the problem is our problem is defense, you know. And Cancelo not really do nothing for that.
Don't defend it, yeah.
That not really.
I must say more go back at Barcelona, but me and Pre say Barcelona the game already gone because they're not gonna get good the game and more the game ball the game. They're gonna come up here in the one next young youth future. Me see like him in attack with Inter as well. me can see him a get game in a Inter that over
So
he would get it over Dumfries door or over
Fabrizio
nothing door.
Romano said Cancelo will be deciding his future soon as talks are taking place with his agent Jorge Mendes. Inter can offer a Cherby or Divry to Al
Mm-hmm.
Hilal as revealed. Cancelo keen on returning to
Into
Barcelona,
Barcelona.
but
Yeah.
waiting to understand if Barcelona want to proceed.
And me not feel like him that be a good backup though, and me not go run. You have time where him again, Balde is very underwhelming. But me not want to kill a young youth future like Cancelo. But just so upset with Pep every time I think about Cancelo, you know? Me even know his side. Honestly, him can try to move go to Real Madrid and try to play the left back. They want a left back. Real Madrid do
What?
that. Real Madrid want a left back. Real Madrid don't have
Over,
a right out left
over
back.
who? Yeah, you
Bro, no,
get
but shit. Oh no one, there's no one playing right back, left back at somebody.
subject finish.
Who are them left back?
Alvaro.
Alvaro good man, you.
Stop chat rubbish on me, brother. Stop
Ah,
chat rubbish on
to
me.
be
You know how much
honest,
time I watch Madrid and Alvaro them best player. You know how much yeah.
to be honest, about 5 years now, I'm not watch them. I can't go Atletico Madrid for sure. You can't go Atletico Madrid for sure. They need a left back. Cause for them left back with them again, Group. I never fucking name. He's not good. But Jano cancel. Pep just really fuck up my ball career.
Barca can take him, man. Una Balde. Una be a back up to Balde, but
It may be a backup, but as I say, yo,
but
he would
then again,
start.
him can play right back. I don't know. He's originally a right back, so I don't know why we're just limiting to left
No,
back.
Kunde, come on, Calamity. Kunde is starting left right back at Barcelona. He would have
Yeah,
be
so either way, my backup.
that mean, and Cancelo talent is should my Cancelo talent should never be considered backup.
How much time you
Calamity.
talent no play
You
ball
cut the
game?
fuckery.
How much time you
Calamity.
talent no play ball game? First of all,
Calamity.
you think say Cancelo more talented than Kunde?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, more no.
Cancelo more flashy, but not more talented.
What would you say Kunde have what can because ultimately that's a Kunde can write out the better than Cancelo defend.
Which Cancelo is a defender.
No, but nowadays, but with the attacking, Cancelo be more helpful with the attacking because the same can spam better crosses. It would have be good dribbling, it would have be better beating players. Like him could have been that. But in terms of the defending for true, him would do as good as Kunde because Kunde is a better defender.
Man, you need to buy cheap solid ballers from Syria. Look at West Ham getting in ballers. If they would
I think West Ham get
take
2 ballers from over there for
relegation
3 now.
teams, Man U can easily raid the league for defenders. Bro, right now, to be honest, I want to get Nico Paz. From Como. Attacking midfielder, center midfielder. The youth terrible man. Bad piece of ball.
Chelsea never did interact with Fabregas from Como for them be the manager. Never could have swear to one time I said that talk with him.
Not recently, no.
That's
It seems he wants to go to Barcelona. If he goes elsewhere, he won't perform. Which Alvaro? Touch. Suga. Go Belgium League. Look at Truffet at Bournemouth or that centre back that Leeds played yesterday versus Ekitike. Barna. He was quality. Kunde can just better than him too. Kunde can play centre back, bro. That him did do before Barcelona. Cancelo only good in high position team.
We are not disagree with, to be honest. It's not like I disagree with anything.
United get Fulkirk and then send him back. Oh, yeah, talk well. Because we could have never looked on Fulkirk as bad as Shesh could be. Madrid, I go back for Paz this summer. Yeah, I don't say most likely I go back to Madrid, but I really want the dog tell Madrid to fuck off, isn't it? But sometimes this Manchester United we can't all get what we want, isn't it? Especially when you're side of Manchester United. But I think maybe this is something with Traore. Adama Traore.
Him slap your ball? Bro, you have 1 point. Traore was the heat runner. It was the league runner.
Bro, remember like 18, 19, 20.
Yeah. No, yeah. And at one point, the man go down to Barcelona. The man need help to turn up Barcelona and put them back on the map, you know.
Bro,
you remember time Barcelona did have Aubameyang too?
Aubameyang, yeah. That was not the same period with Traore.
Same period, Traore. Jaja, bro, I'm go through it, you know, man. I want to know what them saying about
man, cut the rubbish, yeah, man.
Boy, I'm going to go through it, dude. I tell you nothing. You never have nobody worse than Mengueza, a player in your backline. You don't have no defender worse as Mengueza. None.
Tato.
But tell us, yo, one night we need to do. Tell us, one night we need to do the worst, the next worst player. We need for that. Because calamity. Give me a worst.
Please remember which side you attack. Please,
bro,
just run, just rackle back your brain. Just rackle back your brain.
Again? Phil Jones.
Just rackle back your brain.
Phil Jones better than Mengueza. Yo, Phil Jones.
No. Phil Jones is in a 2010 better than Mengueza. Phil Jones in a 2019, 28. No, that. Behave yourself. Behave yourself.
Bro, Mengueza is probably as bad as Phil Jones.
Paddy McNair was bro. Tato don't know who them man there. Tato don't know who is Paddy McNair. Like Tato, behave yourself. Remember which side that. After
bro,
agreeing,
you never have no striker where shit as Bradwaite. None.
Bro, remember say me did employ with a long nigga the name. We play for Netherlands.
Anyway, people didn't play for Barcelona too.
No.
Where the fuck his name again? Oh, we forgot his name. Luke.
No, not Luke the young man. Not Luke the young man. The next one, man. The tall brother, man.
The tall
Weghorst.
Yeah.
Weghorst.
But he didn't play for Barcelona too. He never did play for Barcelona too.
No, Weghorst never play for Barcelona.
Bro, come on, man. Weghorst still better than Bradwaite.
No, bro. No, bro. Weghorst was good though because I'm energetic. But otherwise from that, no, bro. Anyway,
you have some terrible. Anyway, yeah.
Well, call it, yeah, so. Big up to everyone in the chat. As I say, if you don't like the video, please. Well, I got to do a video there. Worst players them for.
You never have a right back worse than this.
Sergino this. I think this was not terrible, you know. But Dalo give him a run for money right now. Dalo give him a run for money right now.
No. Yeah,
Dalo give him a run for money right now. Right now. Right now, Dalo give him a run for money. Bro, what you know about although them man are left back that? What you know about Matteo Darmian in a film time at Manchester United? What you know about them man there?
I don't know about them man there.
The man are ready.
I think your worst left back never watch when you are probably remember again dude from Argentina. Rojo
wasn't a left back, he was a centre.
Could I still see him play left back one that time for you?
Yeah, and probably should be more than one a few times, but he was centre back for Drake, man. But even them man the bro. Valencia them a top, Valencia them a killer. But yeah. Anyway, right there, so see Suga tell us this did fine. This wasn't terrible, bro. Man, I tell you, Dalo really a game a run right now. You see me? But oh boy, Manchester United are shit in the brother. Anyway, man, them pick up themselves. You don't know, so we're gonna get back Sunday or Monday. One of them. Yeah. You see me? Please remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. Suga said the young youth all already push out a left back. Oh shit. Brandon Williams.
Brandon, yeah, indeed. Yeah, man, you win that take care. Man, you win that take care. Man, you win that take care.
Ew, why? People, as we can establish already, Manchester United are genuinely shit. And we out of here. Big up on yourself. Manners.